On this episode, we start our diet. Finally, I guess we would just want to look good this summer.
Wait a minute. You mean our subjects this week have to do with food? We're not going to diet, are we?
I don't know. Can't we do both?
Well, Steve looks hangry. Well, maybe just tired. So buckle up, folks. I'm in for it.
Yeah, because you're in for it. Not because I'm hangry or tired, but I am tired. But if we're tired, why do we spend this time? Or wait, if we're dieting, am I tired or are we dieting? I don't know. Am I hangry? I might be hangry. I don't know. I definitely am tired though. So, but if we're going to diet, then why do we start off the show talking about Krispy Kreme, Pepsi Peeps, Pepsi Peep, soda Peeps, I don't know, and Whoppers?
Well, it's because we're terrible dieters.
Yeah, well, what's going to be our reward for losing the weight? What are we going to do?
How about a meal at a super all-you-can-eat buffet?
Yeah, that's why we're bad dieters. Our reward is food, so we gain back all our losses.
Okay, wait a minute. Maybe we could talk about cars, the new EV stations, and even nitrogen tires.
That's it, nitrogen tires? That's all we're going to talk about? That sums up this week's show. Just a lot of gas. Welcome to the Don't Know Show, featuring the What Happened to the World guys. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show and podcast.
And we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today. And you know what we've noticed is going on in the world today?
Let me guess.
We don't talk enough.
We don't talk enough? That's not what some people
about me
say.
Choking. We don't talk enough about the fact we changed the name of our show to the Don't Know Show.
We don't talk about it?
Enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've changed the name of the show to the Don't Know Show. It used to be What Happened to the World Today, but now it is the Don't Know Show. And if you don't know what we're talking about, then you join right in with us.
So if we go to YouTube and we search
the Don't Know Show.
The Don't Know Show, we search that. What comes up?
The Don't Know Show, of course.
Paul McCartney, I don't know lyric.
Okay.
If you don't know,
you don't
now
know.
You know,
I
government
don't know.
edition.
We don't know.
Video. Doesn't come up on page 1.
Ooh, that's not good.
Let's go to page 2. Doesn't come up on page 2.
And I've been doing extra stuff to try to get things moving more.
It's not on page 3. This is not good. Not
Did
on
you
page 4.
spell it right?
So I'm in Google. I don't know. Oh, it went to they don't know. Why did it do that? Why did it spell check? No, the Don't Know Show. All right, let's try.
You got me confused.
All right, I don't know TV miniseries. Now this is on Google, not on YouTube. All right, so let's go to YouTube. Why is my fan not working? Where's YouTube? I'm trying to type in YouTube. YouTube.
Wow.
YouTube.
That is sad.
What?
I just went to the video link on Google thinking it would show right up. And it didn't.
The video link on what?
You know, when where it says Google and then underneath it says all videos, maps, images, news, more.
Right.
I clicked on the videos, figuring it would just pop right up. And
shit.
It did not.
Don't know shit. Official lyric. That's a song.
The thing that I just don't understand is
why I can't come up with a title that searches.
Well, literally, if you put in the Don't Know Show, the very first thing should be the Don't Know Show. And then anything that's close should be underneath it. Instead, they're showing stuff that is similar, but not the right thing.
But if I put it, well, I don't know whether there's apostrophe or not. Is there an apostrophe?
There is.
So let's search it first.
Without the apostrophe?
Without the apostrophe, in quotes.
Oh, I keep forgetting about the quotes. Damn it.
Doesn't come up. Let's put the apostrophe in. And, Oh, it comes up if you put it in apostrophe and you put it in quotes. We're number one. Don't know show. Subscribe. So that's what we have to do. You have to put in the don't know show with the apostrophe and quotes. My fan is not working in here, and it's 1,000,000,000 degrees in here.
Okay. You are freaking exaggerating because it can't be 1,000,000,000 degrees.
It's 1,000,000,000.
The whole world would have been gone by now.
It's 1,000,000,000. I don't know why the fan's not working. Why the fan not working?
Oh, sometimes I just wonder about you.
The fan's not working. It's going to be too hot in here. Oh, I know how to fix that.
It's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes.
Yeah, nobody wants to see that right now.
I just realized that there is another The Don't Know show in here now. There didn't used to be.
There is?
Yep. There's also the Don't Know podcast.
Is that
They
ours?
have 5 subscribers and 20 videos.
Is that ours?
Well, ours says we got 378 videos.
Yeah. Cool.
So
cool. All right. So what's going on in the world today? What's going on behind you there?
Oh, and he's brand new. He's only started his channel 2 weeks ago. But anywho's, enough of that. What's behind me? That's my neighbor's front yard. Look at all these cool little pretty flowers.
That's your neighbor's front yard?
Yeah.
I got weeds again. All I grow out here is weeds. I am so sick and tired of the desert. I don't want to grow weeds.
Well, everybody in your neighborhood spray paints their yard green and it makes it look like grass.
I don't want grass. I want weeds. I gotta go.
What the spray paint is for. If you paint your yard,
I don't want green. Green is bullshit.
Green is bullshit.
Green is stupid.
All right, make it purple and tell everybody it's royalty.
That's fine. Well, Easter's coming up. What is today? Easter Eve? What is Easter Eve?
Easter Eve? No.
Well, this is Sunday. Sunday the 4th is Easter.
No, the show comes out tomorrow.
Saturday.
Easter's tomorrow, right?
Easter is on the 4th. Tomorrow. Easter's on Sunday. So it's tomorrow.
And it comes out. Yeah, because the show comes out on Saturday.
That's what I said. So what is this? Easter Eve?
Yes, Easter Eve.
Oh my God. Hello.
Happy Easter and your Easter.
Well, Scott, welcome to the Don't Know Show. The reason because it's the Don't Know Show, Scott doesn't know what the hell I'm talking about. Again.
Does anybody know what the hell you're talking about?
You say I don't follow you, but you're not following me. I'm tired.
I follow you all over the place. I'm like a little puppy dog.
No, you're not.
So why aren't you in that Ferris wheel back there?
I've been in it. It's fun. It's called the High Roller. It is still the largest Ferris wheel in the world.
It does look fairly big. It looks like it's like 10 stories. I mean, it's probably an optical illusion because the Ferris wheel is probably closer than the casinos in the background.
There's a lot of stories.
Yes, and some of them are naughty.
I wonder how many people have tried to have
sex in the Ferris wheel.
Yeah,
I'm sure a lot of people have.
Yeah.
Is it slow?
How many stories is how many feet is a story?
Usually 12. No, wait.
Don't know
12,
show.
12 feet floor to ceiling, and then at least a foot of concrete between each floor.
One STORY. I'm so tired. 14 feet.
So it's 2 feet. Yeah, one in the okay. Because the average height is 12 feet on the inside.
And how many stories did you think it was?
10.
How about 39.28?
No shit. It's freaking huge.
550 feet tall.
Wow.
520 foot diameters.
So I take it takes a good 10 minutes to go all the way around it once.
Half hour?
Really?
20, little, well, it goes slow.
Yeah. Of course, it has to stop to let people on and off.
No. Moving platform. Only stops to let handicapped people on and off.
Really?
Yep.
So because of the speed that it's going on, when it gets down to the bottom, people are able to walk out of it and new people walk into it before it starts to go up again.
Yep.
Interesting. Somebody designed it well.
Individually rotated by electric motor, smoothly maintained horizontal cabin throughout the full rotation. 32 passenger cabins, each with a 40 passenger capacity. Accommodating 28 40-person cabin, a total of 1,120 people. Night illuminated by LEDs.
Wow. So they're like 40-person gondolas.
Oh yeah, they brought them in. It was big as so they brought them in on semi-trailers.
Wow.
It doesn't say time to go around.
I'm not exactly sure.
It's less than a half hour.
You'd have to be brave to
Call it a
have sex
happy
with
hour.
38 other people in that thing with you.
Yeah, sometimes you can be alone in there, but it's all glass.
Yep.
My name's on the inside of one of those pipes.
Did you donate something?
No, we were doing construction there and we got to walk through the site and they had all the pipes laying around. So I grabbed my Sharpie and put my initials in there.
There you go.
So.
You vandal.
Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't put my name in.
Yeah. I always thought I could be. John Smith loves Amy Smart. Okay, we know who these people are. Let's give them a big fine.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I'll tell you what.
What do you know?
Since you did that, you should give yourself a treat.
I don't know. Therefore, the Don't Know Show. Well, you know what you can do to give yourself a treat?
Get a free donut.
That's what you can do to give yourself a treat?
Yep.
That makes no sense at all.
It does. You can get a free donut as a treat, as long as you don't mind getting the vaccine first.
No, that's not. Okay, I'm tired, but I'm not that tired.
You're not?
You can give yourself a donut to get a donut. Like, no shit, Sherlock. Hey, I'm going to give myself a drink to get a drink.
That makes perfect sense. See, you're giving yourself a drink.
To get a drink. But what can you do? Never mind. Go ahead. You ruined the story.
Poor Steve.
No, it's all yours. Go for it.
He's so tired.
Tell us the story. Tell us the story, Scott.
It's a really simple story. Krispy Kreme wants people to get vaccines so that the world can get back to normal. So if you get a vaccine and you bring your vaccine card with you, you get a free donut.
That's the whole story.
Well, no, I think it's every day too. For a year. I didn't open up. I was going by what I remember seeing on the news.
Wow.
Yep, till the end of the year, take your vaccination card and any Krispy Kreme located in the U.S. You can get a free glazed donut each day. How cool is that? It's not cool? Go like this, Steve.
You're really not to ruin a story.
Pretend you're a bobblehead.
You know how to ruin a story. You know that?
Do bobbleheads go negative too, or just up and down?
Can you ruin the next story too?
The next story? Okay.
Yeah, you want to ruin that one too?
What's the next story?
Well, I don't know why. You just ruined it.
Oh, I know what the next story is. It's about peeping Toms drinking Pepsi while they're watching through windows.
Go ahead. People want to hear you this show.
Now I got. What do you mean they want to hear me this show? Oh, that's right, because you're tired. Ooh, hey, that's pretty cool. It's hard to read this one, though. Weird. Something about Pepsi Peeps, limited edition Pepsi Peeps Marshmallow Cola for spring. Blossoming flower. Oh, wait a minute.
So what is it?
It's a delicious new beverage that combines the crisp, refreshing taste of Pepsi Cola with the pillowy, soft, and sweet Peeps marshmallow flavor consumers love. The instantly recognizable Peeps-inspired design on the 7.5-ounce Pepsi multi-cans in bright yellow, pink, and blue colorways makes Pepsi X Peeps the ideal accessory and thirst quencher for springtime. Really?
Hey, Scott, are you reading this? It sounds like you're reading the article.
I
Are
was
you-
reading the article.
Are you reading this? This is the story about Pepsi Peeps drink.
Drink.
So we talked about Peeps and how much they're sold during this year. And I just thought the colors.
Why are you showing the show board again?
Am I showing the show board again?
Of course you are.
Did I share the wrong
You
screen?
love to show the show board. Nobody understands why you do it either.
Am I showing the wrong screen?
Of course you were.
Yeah, of course I am. There. That's the screen I wanted to show.
Oh, I didn't even see that one. That's cool.
Isn't that cool? That's why I saw this commercial. So these are smaller cans, but the flavor is supposed to be the flavor of marshmallow Peeps. But okay, so again, the colors don't have different flavors, but it is pretty cool. I mean, that is pretty cool. The blue, the pink, the yellow. I'm thinking about going and trying to find one.
Yeah, does it say where it's being sold? Here's what I don't understand. I didn't see it, and I go to the store twice a week. So why haven't I seen it?
It's your story.
Not my story. You picked it out.
It's your story. It's a 2-minute read, and you dragged it out like it's a limited edition. Where can you buy it? So let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Let's go here. Let's go shopping. I don't see it. Pepsi Peeps. I put it into shopping on Google and it doesn't come up at all.
Yeah. Weird.
It doesn't even come up into shopping.
Okay.
This is weird.
I thought it was for Easter because Peeps is an Easter thing. And of course, the show is coming out the day before Easter. So you think it would be out already. However, this is a spring thing. So I suppose.
Well, we're in spring also.
Well, yeah, technically we are.
Thank you for playing.
Yeah, weird. I don't see anywhere. You would think it'd be in every major store.
Like the eggs.
Yeah.
Where can you get an egg covered in chocolate? Oh, I don't know. Nowhere. We're hiding it. No, we're putting it everywhere. Right?
I thought there was peanut butter eggs covered in chocolate.
What did I say?
That are everywhere. You just said eggs covered in chocolate. That would be Cadbury eggs.
It's not Cadbury.
Well, Cadbury's not really an egg either. Just shaped like an egg.
Well,
Although, we did find something. Oh, I'm glad you brought this up.
Reese's peanut butter egg, right? That's the one that they say we're putting them everywhere.
Correct. Yes. We came across Brock's chocolate covered jelly beans.
Oh, you told me about those.
Unbelievably fantastic. So we went back to get more. There's none left anywhere. Absolutely anywhere. Couldn't find them. Can't even find them online. It's like, I didn't hear it. They didn't advertise it. Nothing. And yet they came out and they sold out.
What just happened?
Nothing happened on my end. You don't hear me?
You're gone, dude.
I hear you. Oh, yeah. Now you're all locked up.
You were like frozen. So you said something and you froze.
Oh, how much? What was the last thing you heard?
The eggs, the jelly beans.
Yeah, there's just sold out everywhere.
Yeah, sold out everywhere.
So.
And you did something. You found something. I'm the tired one. Figure out what you were saying. Say it again.
I can't. We were searching all the stores, including the internet, looking for these Brock's chocolate covered Easter eggs, and they're just not anywhere. Or jelly beans. They're just not anywhere. They came up with a product. They did not advertise it, but yet they completely sold out in a week.
That's good. So you didn't find them.
Didn't find any more. We just got the first bag because I want to try them. You know, you buy something, you don't buy 20 of them. You buy one to see if they're good.
Back and we hit them somewhere you'll never find. Psych! We put them everywhere. Grocery stores, supermarkets, gas stations, and chiropractors' offices, bowling alleys, and grocery stores, which we already mentioned. Not sorry, Reese's.
Not sorry.
There you go. That's what I was talking about.
Yes. That's what I told you were talking about. I knew what you were talking about. You didn't know what you're talking about because you're confused.
What the hell?
Now what?
Oh, there it is. Close that. No. No.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
No.
Ooh, cool tunes in the background.
What the? I don't know where this ad is. There it is.
There she blows.
It was awful.
Hopefully Captain Ahab will find you a parking spot. All right, you got it?
All right. So, guess what escaped this week?
Something escaped?
Yeah.
I don't know. What escaped?
A freighter that was stuck in the Suez Canal.
Oh, that escaped? I thought they took like 3 bazillion tugboats to move it.
They finally got it out of there.
That's just insane.
Here's the worst part. 300 ships, over 300 ships were stuck on either side of the blockage.
Yep.
So some of them had to reroute around Africa.
Yes. Which is the whole reason the Suez Canal was built, to avoid that.
Yep. They're saying it's still going to take a couple weeks before all the traffic gets cleared.
Back to normal, yeah. It's not a fast passage through there because it's got locks and you have to go in there and go up and down, up and down, up and down. Takes time.
That's amazing that this thing turned. Did you see the picture of it?
The original picture, yes. I didn't see anything afterwards.
It's just a ship and it turned. And it seems like it would be easy just to pull it off, but I mean, they could have put more water in there or something, floated it up as they were pulling out or something, but apparently they couldn't.
Yeah. Here's the thing. As a layperson, we think, like a bathtub. If you put something on an angle, you just push it and it's not on an angle anymore. But the water's moving. So, it's pinning it into place and it weighs an awful lot. Right. What do they say? Like almost 1 million tons?
Yeah, well, they're going to lighten it. They're going to bring another boat in there and start taking the containers off of it. But 12% of the world's trade goes through that Suez Canal. Thank God it wasn't the Panama Canal that it got stuck in.
Yep. Panama. All right. So now that the ship is gone, this next one I did not know. So it's obviously a story you came up with. And I could have sworn that.
So you've heard of like the Big Carl and the Big Mac and sliders. Yeah, they actually do call them sliders at White Castles now.
They do.
They call them sliders. Food fact: those aren't onions. That's cabbage. That they had put onion stuff in there. You can look it up on the internet if you don't believe me. But it's not onions on there. That's why they slide right through, because it's cabbage, not onions. But yeah, food. I didn't know this.
I didn't either, because I could have sworn that it
was named the sandwiches, right? Sandwiches that are named in the fast food. The Whopper was the first named sandwich.
Yeah, I think I understand that now, because that's the key. It's named, because White Castles is much older than Burger King.
Right, but they didn't name it sliders.
Right, they just had burgers. Right.
Like the Earl of Sandwich has, their whatever their sandwich is. I don't know.
Yeah.
Named.
I get it. And the bacon egger at Wendy's and stuff like that. Those are names.
Right.
It's not just a bacon cheeseburger.
Right? Yeah, a hamburger with bacon and cheese. And
so the Whopper was the first one. That's kind of interesting. And what was that? The 60s?
I don't know.
Well, it's your story. You didn't look it up?
The Don't Know Show.
Man.
White Castles is the oldest. Big Mac made its debut in 67. The Whopper made its sandwich debut in 57.
Yeah, there it is.
Isn't that crazy, though?
It's older than me, Steve. It's older than me.
They were called hamburgers. So they named it. The guys named their sandwich the Whopper
Yeah.
It was the first time, instead of calling it a big burger or a burger with bacon, lettuce, and tomato, or tomato, lettuce, and mayonnaise, or whatever. Yeah. The first one was the Whopper.
Takes two hands to handle a Whopper.
Like animal fries or animal style from In-N-Out. But isn't that crazy? That's crazy, man.
It surprised me. It really did. But it made sense once we broke it down to that whole named part. Because, yeah. Yeah.
And thanks for jumping the show board to make my joke not make sense.
There's a joke?
Yeah, there was a joke. But the Suez Canal thing, the boat that got stuck.
That's not even in the board.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, eat all of this and you get stuck. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the joke's even on the board. So you
but you didn't put it in the right spot.
And you still ruined it. Well, you jumped to the Suez Canal thing.
I did not. You brought it up. I didn't say anything about it.
You did. You brought it up.
I'll tell you. Okay, folks. When you see this, make sure you give Steve crap because there's no ifs, ands, or buts.
No one's gonna comment.
No.
Nobody's gonna comment.
Nobody. I don't understand it. We have people, but they're not commenting. I don't get that.
That's because you won't go over to Twitch so we can have live.
Twitch. You know, every time I Twitch, people say, "Hey, go see a doctor."
But if you eat all that, they probably ate all that on that ship that got stuck, and that's why it got stuck.
It got stuck.
Then they took a good poop in the Suez Canal and they got unstuck.
Okay, that's something we did not need to know.
Where do you think the poop goes?
In the
on the
septic
poop deck?
tank. In the poop deck, yeah.
On the poop deck?
And the poop deck, and the poop deck.
So my curiosity is, why did you put the next story in this section?
Because you didn't have some of the other stuff in here yet.
I had all the other stuff in there.
We have been trying to come up with upbeat stuff, and this is kind of upbeat.
Well, let's take a pause for the cause. See, that's how you do a segue. Not that kind of pause, stupid.
Oh, 4 paws from our 4-pod friends.
Pause for, whatever. Let Scott figure it out. Tell us the story, Scott.
Well, did you know that there is this cute little doggy in Ontario that stopped traffic to rescue its owner who was having a seizure?
I did know that. Did you know that?
Well, of course, because I'm the one who found the story. Haley Moore of Ottawa said she was walking her 1.5-year-old dog, Clover, through her family's Stittville neighborhood last week when she had a seizure. And guess what happened?
Her seizure dog went into action.
The dog wasn't a seizure dog. It was a regular dog, but it went and literally ran out into the road and blocked the truck from coming down the road and wouldn't get out of the way until the guy got out of the truck. And once the guy got out of the truck, he ran over to the lady. So the guy saw the lady on the ground and went over there and helped.
Yep. And what was her seizure from?
Did it say what her seizure was?
It's your story.
I don't recall it being saying what it was. She just had a seizure. She was just so cool because she woke up already in the ambulance. Didn't even know how she got there.
So how did she know her dog did this?
Because everybody told her.
Oh.
Because I thought it was cool. And they even put a little bit of video in here, which we're not going to show, but you can look it up. The family dog saved by owner story. But cool. Yeah, really cool.
Is it cool? Do we need more positivity in our life?
We do, because I'll tell you, although we're up to 23%, I think, vaccinated in our state.
That's good.
I got poked. Susie got poked.
So
we got to go back. We got to go back in 3.5 more weeks.
Be positive. Test negative.
Yeah.
Get
you know what else we should do?
Be positive. Test negative. We should do our genuine positivity message.
Yes.
All right. Why don't you do one about dogs?
About dogs.
Okay, do a genuine positivity message about dogs. No? Well, what else did we talk about this half of the show that you could possibly do a positivity message about?
Well, we talked about a ship that had too much to eat because made it fat. It didn't fit. So maybe we'll talk about losing weight.
No, let's not do that one.
Can I do that one?
No. But after you eat all this food, that's a lot of food to eat. Krispy Kreme, Pepsi and Peeps, Whoppers. Let's talk about losing weight.
That's what I said.
No, you don't want to do that?
All
What do
right.
you want to talk about?
Losing weight is like quickly ripping off a Band-Aid. It is unpleasant at first, but you feel so much better after.
No, it's not quickly. Not quickly. Who loses weight quickly? The only way to lose weight quickly is to get a divorce.
I didn't say losing weight quickly. I
And
said
you lose
ripping the
you lose
Band-Aid
all
off quickly.
you lose all your partner, and if you're a man, half your stuff.
That's
You said losing weight.
I said
losing
losing weight is like quickly ripping off a Band-Aid.
Yes. It is not.
It is unpleasant at first, but you feel so much better after, which is so true.
All right. I guess losing weight's unpleasant.
Yes, it is. The process of losing weight is unpleasant, but you feel better after you do lose it.
So we gonna do it?
Lose weight?
Yeah.
I restarted my diet last week.
All right. So you got a head start on me.
Yes.
So
I went in and had my labs done, and I was unpleasantly surprised.
all right. So May 1st is a show. How much weight are you gonna lose in a month?
In a month, I'll lose 10 pounds.
This is the third.
Yeah, I'll lose 10 pounds.
10 pounds.
Yeah.
That's your promise.
Oh, I know I'll do it.
All right, let me make a note. All right.
It's all right. It's all right. Losing the weight is going to be a byproduct for me.
Have you lost any weight already?
I'm going to say I probably lost 1.5 pounds already.
Okay. So not a lot. All right, here we go.
Here we go. What did you do? Did you write something on our board that yes, he's writing something on our board, and I didn't see it because it was lower than I was at.
All right, there you go.
I'm going to lose 10 pounds, and Steven's going to lose 20 pounds. Okay. What happens if I lose 70 pounds?
Then you're dead.
That's right. If you lose that much in one, well,
or you got hurt or something.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I don't want to lose it.
I don't want to lose it that way. No.
I'm not even put that out in the universe. You can, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, no.
I refuse to do that. I refuse to put that out.
All right. What is the one thing that we've been talking about in the last couple of shows?
How your genuine positivity messages need to be shorter.
No, because we're already done with that. We're on to the next thing. What a Steven.
So that is what we've been talking about. We also talk about what we don't know.
Yes.
We've talked about the backgrounds and the amount of traveling I've been doing.
And we're talking about if I had extra money to spend, I'd be investing in the EV charging station business.
Right. You want to get a gas station.
No, I want to get an EV. There's no gas. Well, actually, they're going to have to do both because even the electric cars, I believe most of them are still going to have.
You're going to do hybrids?
Yeah. I can't see it going 100% electric. It's just not practical yet. You can't. You brought up the thing about standing in line forever because if you're just going to work or the grocery store, that's fine. But if you're going cross country, you freaking can't do it.
Yeah, you can't.
You know, I remember a year ago, one of the ones that you came up with was so cool because the car drove into this box. The whole bottom of the car was taken out where the batteries were, removed, and a fresh pack slammed up there, and off you went again. That makes sense, but that's not practical because only one car is going to have that design. So you know, as much as I'm, you know, is trying to be green like every, you know,
what?
What?
Hondas have pretty good warranties.
Omnis?
Yeah, 5-year, 60K basic warranty. 5-year, 60K basic warranty, and then the 10-year, 100,000-mile extended warranty. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, it's sad though with all this EV shit. Cars still only get about 27, 30 miles to the gallon, you know, on average.
Right.
Why is that?
I don't know. Like I said, Susie's car gets 30 to 32. So, you know, and that's a nice car and it's not small.
Yeah.
So obviously the technology is already out there to get better fuel economy.
But we just won't do it.
Right.
So all these vehicles, all these companies are doing EVs. So we talked about who was late to the show. They didn't have any, and they just said, "Oh yeah, we should make some," and they didn't have any. Who was that last week?
That wasn't Honda. That was the other company, or was it Honda? Yeah,
it was Honda.
Yeah.
I was trying to throw you a bone on the Don't Know show, but literally all you had to do is scroll down to the show subjects of last week. It says Honda plans to sell 2 electric. I was just trying to give you a bone.
Yeah, but I was trying to remember because we talked about Honda, but I thought it was a different one that you said didn't have the pictures yet.
So bad. So bad.
I'm so bad.
How are you so smart? And yet,
you know what I haven't figured out yet?
So blinded.
If I'm a bad boy, how come I didn't get all the girls?
That's what I just said. You're not listening to me.
Are you talking? For those of you who are listening to the podcast, Steve just did the mute mouth moving thing. It's funny if you're watching it. Trust me.
You're so bad.
Yes, I am.
Like you're bad in all the wrong ways, not bad in the good ways, like to get girls or stuff like that. You know why girls don't like good guys? Because they were brought up not to believe that they deserve it. That's like complimenting a woman, and that is like not the right thing to do because they're all taught that they don't deserve that. They're not worthy. They're not worthy. And some aren't.
Yeah, but usually the ones that aren't worthy are the ones that think they are.
Well, yeah. They think they're low maintenance, but they're really high maintenance.
But anyway, back to the EV charging stations. Jeep is going to install charging stations at U.S. off-road trailheads over the next year. They're already starting it. How cool is that?
Yeah, isn't that crazy? So we can't get them on the road, but if you want to go off-roading in your Jeep,
yep,
they're going to have charging stations out there so you can go off-road trails.
Which, I mean, it is kind of cool. I mean, because they're making the investment.
Right. Did you see what they're calling it? So you know what the Wranglers are called, right? The Wranglers are, what they got names to them and stuff like that. Crap. I can't think of what they're called. What are regular Wranglers called?
I don't know. I thought they were Wranglers. I thought that was what they were.
No, they got different packages. You know, they have different packages. What are the different packages? Damn it.
I don't know. I was Jay's the Jeep guy, not me. I've never been a big fan of Jeeps. What the hell is it?
Is it all Wrangler Unlimited? Maybe it is all Wranglers, but I thought they had different names. But guess what they're going to call the EV?
I already know what they're going to call the EV, so I can't just guess.
I guess.
The Magneto.
No, I asked you to guess. Oh, Rubicon. The Rubicon.
Oh, yeah.
Right, yeah, the Rubicon Wrangler.
Isn't that big honking ass one that they got now? This is the Rubicon.
The Rubicon, that's what I'm saying.
It's like as big as a Hummer.
I knew there was another name. No, it's not as big as a Hummer.
Oh, God, it sure does look like it when you drive up next to one.
Really
I'm in my little Nissan pickup truck. When these things pulls up next to me, I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, the limited Willie Jeep, the Willies.
Those are cool.
The Jeep Willies. The Rubicon. That's the name I was looking for. You are absolutely no help. I want Jay to be my partner on the show.
Well, if you want to talk about cars, he'll talk about it, but he won't come on the show.
Why not?
He doesn't like having his picture out there.
He doesn't have his picture out there.
Yeah.
We put our own fake picture out there.
Oh, that's you with the weird noises.
That's people going past my Ring doorbell. I just muted it.
Okay. I'm looking for where the noise is coming from.
So yeah. So good guess.
Good
Guess
guess.
means to guess, not tell us
Okay.
the name, you big dope. Because
Yeah.
I figured you had it right then. You go, oh, okay, I know what it is. Yeah, they got Gladiators, Jeep Gladiators. Renegades are the cars, but yeah, the Gladiator I think is the pickup truck. So yeah, thanks for your help.
Interesting. The 2020 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon has an electric motor offering up to 273 pound-feet torque and 285 horsepower.
You want to try reading it so it makes sense? All you said was a bunch of words together. Motor offering up to 173 pound-feet of torque and 285 horsepower.
Is that all you really heard?
That's how I heard it.
Do you have wax in your ears?
Yes, I do. Everybody does. So I wish you could actually say that.
But apparently, what is it? Rivian? Is that the Amazon-backed electric vehicle startup company?
I don't know. Is it?
They're planning on installing 10,000 fast EV chargers across the U.S. and Canada by 2023.
Cool.
So how fast is a fast charger, though?
Still got to be like 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Got to have a battery for it because you heat the battery up. That kills the life of the battery. You can charge batteries fast, but the faster you charge them, the more life you take off.
Exactly.
You know, you fly too close to the sun. But yeah, I do think that's pretty funny that we're going to, before we start building them on the road, we're going to start building them on trailheads.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
Why not?
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, you know the big thing with cars and tires, right? What's the big thing that people wanted to sell you with your new car and your new tires?
Studded tires.
Sure. That's what everybody wants to drive up and down the road. Tires with studs in it.
Yes, it makes cool noises.
This is where I'm telling you not to guess. You can actually say it here.
Oh, well, this is something that I actually knew because in my dad's car, he had nitrogen in his tires when he bought the car.
What did you knew?
I knew that about nitrogen in tires instead of just using air.
Okay, I want you to explain to me, without reading what it says in the subject thing,
Right.
why is nitrogen so good? What did they tell your dad why it was such a good thing?
I believe they said nitrogen molecules are larger than air molecules, so they don't leak as easy.
Thank you. That's exactly one of the things they say. They also say that nitrogen doesn't compress as much as
Temperature
air
changes,
does.
correct.
Therefore, your tires, well, actually, nitrogen is more stable to temperatures,
Correct.
right? So it
right.
won't inflate and deflate. Okay, and all right. So all those things, right?
Yes.
But they did a study, and a year later, you only lost like a pound of air on a tire.
Okay.
Between air and nitrogen. Okay, so yeah, so that does seem to be accurate. Not anything earth-shattering.
Right.
Not to pay $5 more a tire for the
Correct.
thing. Here's my next question.
Yes.
What percentage of the air around us is already nitrogen? Now you can look because I wrote it down for you.
Okay. Then it is 79%.
Right. So when they fill a tire with nitrogen, first thing is, how the hell do they get all the air out of there to make sure it's all just nitrogen?
Oh, I know how they do that.
Okay.
Magic.
No, seriously.
Oh,
How do you get a tire itself doesn't come folded flat. It actually has its shape already. So there's already air in there. It's just not inflated. So how do they get all the air out so it's just nitrogen in the tire?
okay. Steve,
Come on.
that is
Tell
a good
me.
question.
Okay. The next thing is, you never said the answer. What percentage of the air has nitrogen in it already?
I did say that, 79%.
All right. So yeah, you did say it, 79. So let's subtract 79 from 100. That's
Right.
what?
21.
21, right? So 21 pounds is the difference between 21, not 21 pounds, 21% is the difference of what nitrogen we have in the tire already. They only fill it with 95% nitrogen for some reason. It's not 100% nitrogen. I forgot why they said that. So take 5 from that and that's 16%. So you're going to pay $5 per tire and then have to go around and find places to refill with nitrogen for 16% more nitrogen in your tire that you already have.
Right.
Does that seem like a good deal to you?
No.
I don't think it is, but I don't know because this is a don't know show.
That is correct.
But when I saw that, and more places trying to sell you nitrogen, it's $5 a tire. That's $20 more for only at the most 16% more nitrogen than you already have. Oh, but nitrogen keeps oxygen away from the tires and therefore they don't oxidize. Whose tires have oxidized before they've rotted and you've had to throw them out?
Right. Yeah.
Plus, the nitrogen is on the inside. What about the outside of the tire, which is getting the regular air and the sunlight and all that other shit?
Yeah, the UV ray, obviously actual wear on the roads is the number one destroyer of the tires. The number two is the UV rays of the sun on the outside of the tires.
Okay.
So
I'm going to spend $5
rotting from the inside out doesn't happen very often.
Right. Thank you.
However, it can happen if somebody were to put caustic materials into your tire without you knowing it. Because that was one of the tricks that some nasty people used to do to customers who pissed them off.
All right, but as long as you don't put nitrogen in there, you're okay.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking
I'm
about,
okay, right? You're okay.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't get it. So I just saw that. I'm thinking rip off. What do you think?
I'm not going to say actual rip off.
I'm saying rip off, in my opinion.
I'm going to say,
according to the Don't Know Show, we don't know.
Right.
But Steve, send your hate mail to Steve. That does not seem like a good cost to value expenditure of $20.
I concur.
I would rather put that $20 in Bitcoin or Ethereum or Dogecoin for all that crap.
Ooh. You know what I want? I want gold.
I don't. I want a non-fungible token. I'm thinking that Bitcoin, not Bitcoin, digital currency is the way to go right now.
Yeah. I'm actually.
You were supposed to get back with me. You never did. I was telling you how to get 8.6% interest on your dollar.
I have been planning on getting hold of you, but you were busy. And I've been having problems with the bus. So
that's not good.
No, and it's a stupid ass problem. The bright lights won't work.
That sucks.
Yes, the fuses are good. The bulbs are good.
All it is a circuit.
Good. Yeah.
You touch the wires together and they go bright?
I have not. We know that the bulb is good. We know that the fuse is good. And we know that the switch works because the light comes on the dashboard.
Well, then there's obviously a broken wire somewhere. Duh.
That's the only thing we can think of.
So you just start jumpering the wires together at certain points.
Well, guess how much easier it is to find the wires in this vehicle?
It's not.
It's correct.
So I told you, jumper the wires at the headlight, then jumper the wires at the fuse, and then jumper the wires at the switch. Wherever it comes on, just run a new wire to the other part.
Yeah, it's between the fuse box and the switch because there's no power at the fuse box for the bright lights.
So if you jumper it at the fuse box, the bright lights come on.
There's no power to the fuse box for the bright lights. The headlights have power. The bright lights do not. Low beams. I said that wrong. The low beams have power. If you touch the fuse box, even if you pull the plugs out, the fuses out, you test the fuse box, the low beams have power, the high beams do not. So the break must be between the switch and the fuse box.
Right. So run a new wire.
Yeah. I'm not that good. I'm not
Just run it
mechanical.
sloppy.
You know, I'm not mechanical.
Let's run it sloppily to see if it works,
Yeah.
for Christ's sake. I don't care if it's hanging out, flopping down the road.
Yeah. I
Just-
really don't want to tear my
Just try it for a second.
my column apart because everything's in the freaking column. I did that in one other vehicle. Never
Buy
did
a
it again.
floor switch.
Floor switch.
Just
Ooh,
try it, dude.
Yeah.
Just take it, connect it together, for Christ's sake. Oh my God.
Oh my God,
Still-
Nikki, look
they
at her
still-
butt.
They still sell floor switches.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the next
People-
subject because
People don't know what those are, but they do sell them. All right, what are you going to do?
What am I going to do?
Yeah.
I am thinking about changing jobs.
Okay, this is Scott's attempt at a segue. Let's see where it goes from here. I'll follow along. Oh, really, Scott? What job would you be looking to change to?
Well, I was thinking about maybe going into something that would let me go back to an actual work environment so I could socialize with people again.
Really? And where in the world would you do this?
Well, let's see. I heard that Facebook, Uber, and Microsoft have brought their employees back as of 4 days ago.
Where? Where, Carmen San Diego? Where did they do this?
You mean it was only in one spot?
It's your article. Do you read these things or just read the headline and make up whatever you want it to say in the story?
It's the don't know show. If I don't make it up, nobody will find it
But
interesting.
you find these stories and then you don't even reread the headline and you just make up whatever you think they're trying to say.
Of course.
You are
It's more-
literally the reason I changed the subject, the title of the show to the Don't Know Show.
Exactly. But, I'm assuming
What
it's all
state? What state is still on lockdown?
California.
What state did Elon Musk have a problem with and wants to move to Texas to because this state is being unreasonable with businesses?
California.
So where could you possibly think that these companies that you mentioned would be bringing people back to their offices?
Alaska.
Exactly.
California. Well, apparently the Bay Area for Facebook. Also, it's Menlo Park headquarters.
Menlo Park's in the Bay Area.
Is it?
Uh-huh. It's close. It's at Berkeley, Menlo Park. They're all in that same
Oh, I
area.
keep forgetting you used to live there. Duh.
Don't know show. This is,
Yeah.
folks, this is why Scott had such a hard time. He doesn't even remember that I lived there
Well,
for like 6 years.
I never got to visit you there. Of course, I haven't visited you in Las Vegas either.
I'm going to say, you haven't visited me since I moved out.
No. And you
You
only
have not
visited me
visited
once,
me-
though.
What's that?
You only visited me once.
Twice.
And technically, I visited you because I picked you up at the airport. So I came to you.
Yeah. Yep. That's fine. Whatever. Whatever lets you sleep at night.
Cool.
Usually a couple Xanax.
I got a big honking ass bug on my roof or my ceiling.
Cool.
Yeah.
Go get it. Is
I-
it big enough that you can put the camera on it?
Yeah.
Is your camera a separate camera?
No.
Oh, then never mind. Don't put it on it.
Okay.
All right, let's get back on with the show. Mr.
Yes, because
Squirrel.
we need to close it up. What do
All
you
right.
got left?
So these people are coming back to their offices. So why do I care? What was the point of just that people are doing it or what?
Yes, I'm trying to get people to understand that with the vaccines coming out and the world is going to start opening up and it's going to start getting back to normal. It's not going to be normal this year, but at least you're going to be able to get back out and start socializing. But just keep following the mandates for now. It's almost over, folks. Just put up with it a little longer, please.
Yeah, well, at least we've killed the flu. The flu was non-existent this season. So
No,
that's
it wasn't non-existent, but the
good.
percentage
It was
rate
all COVID.
It was
So
like
wasn't-
10%.
Yeah, nothing. We wiped it out. Good job.
Yay.
All right.
So, hey, I know what caused it, why the flu was down so much, especially in New York.
That's your segue.
Best I can come up with.
That's your segue.
You come up with one.
Okay, I don't even know what the story is.
Yes, you do.
But California, dude, like, whoa, man, I'm so stoned.
yep.
I'm like, wow, I'm so stoned.
And
Ooh,
that's the West Coast. Now the
Las
East Coast gets to get
Vegas.
stoned.
Las Vegas, I'm so stoned. Wow, I'm so stoned. Colorado, yeah, man, I'm so stoned. Like, how many states have legalized marijuana now? What's next? New York? That's how you do a segue.
It is. All right.
That's
I'll take your word for it, because after all, you are the professional. I don't get paid for doing this.
I do get paid for doing segues.
So, and at one point, it had said,
Illinois is legalized.
yep, Illinois did it. And Wisconsin, they're talking about finally passing it, that if you have less than an ounce, they can't give you a ticket or confiscate it anymore.
Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, Arizona, Alaska, Colorado, Montana, South Dakota, not North Dakota, just South Dakota, Illinois, Michigan, New Jersey, Vermont, Massachusetts, Maine, and then, believe it or not, Washington, D.C. So if you think our legislators, our leaders are stoned,
you're probably right.
all right.
So, but anywho's, the reason I put it up there is simply because I spent a lot of years being anti-pot, mainly because when I was younger, the three people
Barbara Bush told you that this is your brain on drugs.
That was part of it. But the other part was I was working on my Eagle Service project, and the one thing that scared me was people who smoked cigarettes couldn't quit. People who smoked marijuana couldn't quit. And these people were able to quit heroin and stuff like that, but they couldn't quit those two things. So I was pretty much against it. And then as I got older and I started doing the research, and I realized that, with the exception of the fact that it really makes a percentage of people have zero, what's the word I'm looking for? You've got a lot of this desire to get ahead in life and stuff like that.
Drive,
yes.
You out, man. Wow.
Yes, it really does calms you down.
No, it doesn't do that to everybody.
No, like I said, there was a large percentage of people who had no drive in the world. They just didn't care about much.
You mean like right now with the government giving everybody the stimulus checks, they just stay home instead of getting a job?
Very similar, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, let's blame marijuana for that.
But I haven't got my check yet.
Not the
I
government.
want one.
Not the government. Ridiculous.
But anyway,
so is this Cuomo trying to make Did you notice how all the talk about him putting COVID patients in old folks' homes went away when they started talking about him and all the women?
Yes.
That totally went away. So now they're going to make the women go away because they're now going to talk about legalizing marijuana.
Could be.
Great.
Everybody knows that the political field changes as rapidly as the news stories do. So
it's all about the money.
Yep.
We're talking about $350 million annually from marijuana sales.
That's right. To the government as taxes.
Who wants to bet that $350 million the first year, that they will be over budget on spending on it? That they will spend $600 million and go, whoa, we're short money. We're going to have to raise the taxes. Dude, you only projected 350. Why did you spend 600?
Because we can.
Freaking idiots. We're not political, but Jesus, people are stupid. I am anti-stupid.
Okay. I agree with that. And it's hard to fix stupid. I was always under the impression that education helped fix stupid. But all that does is it helps fix things you don't know. But I'm saying,
Speaking of stupid.
Speaking of stupid.
Let's. We're going to make a point.
Yeah.
Or better yet, in the words of Steve Martin, next time when you tell a story, have a point.
Have a point.
But it's still going to take New York like 2 years to get this through.
Yeah.
They're slow.
Slow as molasses.
Slow.
And who knows what molasses are? I do.
Molasses?
Molasses.
Why are we talking about molasses?
Well, it was that whole farting thing you talked about before.
Molasses are big and fat. We should talk about something smaller. Something
Smaller?
skinnier, something thinner. That's a segue.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What is
should we
this?
talk about?
What is a segue for?
What's our next topic?
Well, I know what it is, but I thought you wanted to mention it. It's our word of the week. And what is our word of the week, Steve? It is slenderize.
Thank you, Scott. I did all the work. I did all the heavy lifting. All you had to do was push it down.
I didn't see you do any heavy lifting. All you did was sit
push
in
it
your
down the
chair.
hill. All you had to do is push it down the hill.
Now, the cool thing about this is this word's been around since 1923.
But now they finally made it an official word.
Well, no, I just decided to stop doing that. I just started to come up with words that sort of worked with what we were talking about.
All right.
Besides, when was the last time you heard anybody say slenderize? It is still in use.
So here's what I want to know.
Ah!
What does slenderize mean? Does that mean to actually get slender?
Is the
Is
the transitive verb? to
Okay,
make
you
slender.
talk. Don't let me talk.
You asked
Go
me a
ahead.
question, I answered.
No, I didn't finish my question.
Well, if you weren't so tired, you would have spoken more clearly.
I was speaking clearly. I understood the words that were coming out of my mouth.
Do you remember what movie that's from?
Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth?
No one understands the words coming out of your mouth.
What is it from?
Jackie Chan and Chris Rock.
Yeah, I know. I can't think of the name of the movie.
Or, good guy. What does it stand for?
Yeah, okay. Keep doing the whole movie. I still can't think of the name.
You know, because you did that, and I knew what it was before we started this.
What's the name of the movie, Scott? High Times at Ridgemont Highs?
Okay. Let's see.
What's the name of the movie, Scott?
I don't know. Oh,
What's
wait.
the name of the movie, Scott?
I'm looking it up because I can't remember.
Rush Hour, stupid.
Rush Hour, that's it.
How could I? Never mind. This is what I have to deal with, folks, on a regular basis. Every time I talk to him, we're trying to do a show.
It's at every okay.
No
See,
show.
you
Oh,
clarified it with that. Okay.
Do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember?
Oh my God, I can't remember diddly shit.
Do you remember? Do you remember? Oh yeah, it's this, but I don't remember. All right.
And here's the weirdest part. I remember those damn lines. Why can't I remember the name of the movie?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
And I knew it wasn't Bad Boys.
Okay, so it's a transitive verb to make slender. So
Yeah.
it's not really. So again, is slenderizing when you wear stripes to look slender or black?
It could be
Okay.
because it's not necessarily dieting. It's just a word to make you slender. Something, whatever makes you slender.
Skechers.
Skechers. Those are shoes.
Yeah. Remember when Skechers were like $60?
No.
You know?
No.
Skechers were always a more expensive shoe, right?
I don't remember.
No.
I've never bought Skechers.
Oh my God. So you won't go along with me, but you're gonna tell me no, and then you're gonna tell me you don't know. So how do you know that I'm wrong?
How do I know that you're wrong? Because your lips are moving.
All right, show's over.
Susie used to wear Skechers, I think, but I wear New Balance. We've discussed that before.
Yeah, why?
Because I got fat feet.
Because they slenderize your foot.
No, I got fat feet. I need the 4 or 5 E width.
They slenderize your feet.
What?
So
The
but
Skechers
they've
do?
got these new Skechers Max. Have you seen these things?
No.
Skechers Max.
Oh, wait a minute. Susie had me order something. Were those the Skechers Max?
These things are like $100.
She got them on sale for 70 something.
Yeah, they got.
Well,
So
yeah, I
I'm
think you're right. I
wondering-
think they were $119 and she got them on sale for like 74.
Yeah. So what I'm wondering is, are these shoes supposed to go in direct competition with my Hoka Oni Oni? 'Cause those
I
are
don't know. They're
150.
still cheaper than that one guy that just spent $700 for a pair of sneakers.
Oh,
It's like,
$150
what?
$150 shoes. My Hoka Oni Onis.
I mean, it's bad enough that my shoes cost me $80.
So I'm going to try looking at these Skechers. I tried the Go Walks, but they were too narrow. The Go Walk golf shoes, they were too narrow. Since when did Skechers become narrow and be like Pumas? Pumas are a narrow shoe. Did you know that?
I did not.
Yeah, Pumas run very narrow.
But which is really weird because narrow feet is one of the smallest percentages out there. It's something like 0.003% of people have narrow feet
In the United States or in the world?
in the United States.
Okay. I say Pumas are mostly in Italy. And I can see it.
Okay, that makes more sense.
They are very narrow-minded.
Oh,
Send your letters to the Don't Know Show.
Yeah.
At What Happened to the World Today? What? No. What? Don't. What's
the
our
Don't Know
website?
Show.
What's our website?
What happened? .world.
What Happened World. Thank you. Yeah, go to What Happened World. God, you don't pay attention to nothing.
I did catch it.
I'm tired, but you're awful. How many pounds are you going to lose by May 1st?
10,
How many pounds are you going to lose by May 1st?
9.
Fine.
How many pounds are you going to lose by May 1st?
I'm going to ruin all your jokes too. Go ahead. Nope, not going to say it.
Okay.
Nope, don't worry.
So what are you going to say?
No. Thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
Then please write letters to this dumbass over there. When I'm pointing to, I'm pointing right there.
yeah, I was going to say you're pointing at yourself. So it
Oh,
worked out pretty good on
right
my
there.
end.
Pointing right there.
Oh, wait, nope, he's over here.
Yeah,
He's over
yeah,
here.
exactly.
He's over here.
Dumbass. Pointing the wrong way. So you can go down there to the.
Hey,
What
I
Happened-
was stupid.
Yeah, what happened? What's our webpage? What happened?
What
World.
happened? .world.
Yeah, thanks for joining in. I'm too tired. Hi, I'm too tired. I'm a bicycle. I'm too tired.
Oh, no,
But
the dad
watch our
jokes
other
are
shows
starting.
and channels. Hopefully, as the world opens up, we start putting more stuff up out there. Have you done any food yet?
I just bought the ingredients.
All right, so I want that potato chocolate.
That's what I'm
cake
going to do. I'm
again.
going to try that chocolate potato cake.
Better let me know it's good.
Everybody says it's good. It sounds weird to me, but I'm going to try it.
All right, well, everybody says it's good. Yeah, that's what I've heard too. That's just, why not?
Yeah.
So I want you to live every day, and we'll see you on the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.
And this is Scott doing that last line again, everybody. Live. It's live and love life, for Christ's sake.
And
You
have
know-
a good one.
You put numbers in here and stuff.
Oh, and also remember, write notes to Steve and tell him that he's awesome.
Live and love life. Say it. Live and love life. Not la 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 la. La 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 la. Live and love life. Try it.
Live and love life.
Okay,
And
say it
have
that
a
way
good
from
one.
now on.
Crazy. And just it remains me.